So we've got some more crypto commercials, and the latest one here tops all of the other ones from before, the FTX stuff, the crypto.com things. Anything that was a commercial before you thought was kind of insane is just absolutely blown out of the water by this one here, which is a Shiba Inu commercial for that meme coin, trying to somehow change their path, saying that they're not a meme coin anymore. No, no, no. They are as serious as they come. They're a serious project. So this commercial though was I saw it on CoffeeZilla's second channel. He reacted to it, and I tried to find like this original video of this commercial so that we could use it, but I can't find it anywhere. I don't know where CoffeeZilla got this video from or what the commercial is meant to go out on. Like I don't know where he got it, but he's the only one that appears to have this commercial, so we're going to have to watch it through his second channel, but not a big deal. CoffeeZilla is obviously does great work. Can't talk enough about him, so we'll react off of it from his channel.
I can't believe it, Jane. My seed phrase notebook has vanished.
Seriously? Don't you know how important they are? Be honest, you didn't even write it down.
I did, Jane. I just don't know where.
So we get a glimpse of what this is going to be like from the opening scene, right? The acting in this commercial is just top notch, the best of the best, right? It feels really weird to watch and see what they're saying, but it starts off here. Oh, he lost his seed phrase notebook that he keeps under the TV, just like every person in the world does. And then they get into an argument, right? And now we're going to start getting into the part where it's more about Sheeb and more about, oh my God, the greatest thing in the world. And just the twist that it takes in this part is, it just feels really weird.
It's about self-custody, babe. If you were using SHIB, then you wouldn't need that phrase unless it was an emergency.
SHIB? Wait, you mean the meme coin?
Looks like you didn't get the memo. SHIB is no longer just a meme, it's a whole society, John.
Not a meme anymore. It's a whole society. That is a weird line, and the more and more you watch this commercial, the more it comes off as like a cult or attempt to be a cult, where it's like, no, 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 you don't get it. We're a society. We wrote our manifesto. And in the later on, he talked about the Sheeb manifesto and then ends this commercial with a really weird one-liner, right? But right here, it's like, you already get that vibe. It's like, it's this cult thing going on, and they're trying to sell this, and now they're going to get into their product part of the commercial, because this is for a product for Sheeb that doesn't exist yet, but plans on existing and will maybe eventually come out, maybe.
Jane?
Gets a notification.
The notification, it's something about your dad.
What? Let me see that.
Twist.
It can't be. Impossible. It can't be.
What's happening? I don't understand.
So this is where they put in their product, right? And they're saying that basically you can have your will through Shiba Inu. And who doesn't want to get paid out in Shiba Inu Chuck E. Cheese tokens? So it's going to be like when someone dies, they write over, someone signs a death certificate, and then all of a sudden, bang, all of your money goes to whoever's the dependents are supposed to get that money. Now, there is still big problems here, because everyone looks at this and they're selling it as the blockchain and decentralized and no trust and everything's just working great, except for they skip the part where someone has to say that he's dead, right? Someone has to say that they're dead, sign the certificate, there's your form of trust. So if that person lies, then you would lose all of your money. If you're still alive and someone says, oh, this guy's actually dead, and then submits that and puts it in the blockchain, because this blockchain stuff does not have some all-seeing eye and doesn't have all of this knowledge of whether or not this person is actually dead or not. It's just saying, is this contract being fulfilled? Okay, execute. And then all of your money will be gone, just like that. And you wake up the next day and look at your account and see, I've got nothing. So there's a reason why CoffeeZilla covers this, and other people who talked about it and reacted to this too covered it, where the will process and stuff is super complicated and a big hassle. I've never done anything like that, but apparently it is. And this would obviously be a lot easier, but you have to have that balance, right? Because it's complicated for a reason, because you don't want people to be fraudulent about things, but having it too easy, you invite all this fraud and just send people's money all willy-nilly anywhere you want. There's also this part right here, which is a phone call with the mom saying the hospital just called, and everyone talks about how, the blockchain knew before the mom knew, which is weird already, right? And I'm sure that doesn't open up any doors for fraud, right? But it's basically just a phone call like that. We're gonna skip over this part, but it's still weird. Like, yeah, the blockchain knows before before anyone else.
Back from the funeral, I guess.
It feels like life couldn't get any darker.
Hold on, Jane. Dawn follows in the darkest of night.
This writing's so bad.
I can't take away your pain, but perhaps I can offer you a hint of joy.
Who wrote this?
You always
I've got
know
to
how
meet the
to lift
author.
my spirits.
So they get back from the funeral, and everyone's all upset, and we get a cup of tea, I guess, to make her happy. And you can see Coffee's still talking about the writing and everything, which feels weird. Acting feels weird. This whole concept feels weird, like using death and someone's death as a way to advertise some sort of feature on your meme coin. Maybe it's just me. That seems like just really weird to use that. I guess to do this will advertisement thing, you need to, but I don't know. It just feels weird saying, oh, your dad died? That's crazy. At least he had Sheeb to send you in his will. Like, it's not the biggest thing people are thinking about, right? Like, no one would be like, oh, man, my dad just died, but at least I got 5 cents worth of Sheeb token.
You're kidding. They demonetized my yoga channel. While those bigger channels get away with the same thing. It's not fair.
That's why we contrast with centralized platforms. That's why
What?
SHIB matters.
What?
Ship? You're turning into a Ryoshi.
So now this guy, he's all in on the cult. He's loving it. Shib is the future of everything. But it's weird to bring up, like, oh, your dad died. Oh, now your YouTube channel's demonetized. And we can fix that with Shib too. Like, okay, we're going all over the place here. But they talk about decentralized yoga channel. They're not decentralizing. That sentence doesn't make any sense. What are you decentralizing? Like, the servers that are running the channel and the videos and stuff? That's not going to happen, right? You're going to decentralize the channel itself? How are you doing that? So decentralized has become like a buzzword of people to sell you something, to put money in their own pockets and take it out of yours. But it's weird they take this from a will to social media, as well as just think a little logically about this decentralized platform stuff. I like Nostr. That's like a decentralized social media. It's a Twitter and stuff. But that is obviously a lot easier to run than a video servicing platform, because the cost to run video service stuff is astronomical. It is insane. YouTube and Twitch and these guys who are running these infrastructures, it costs them so much money. It costs Twitch so much money that they're not even profitable, being the biggest live streaming site in the world. So that's how much money it costs to do this thing. And when you talk about decentralized video platforms, and he goes into it later saying, you'll make even more money than you made on this other channel, how are you going to do that? Where's the money coming from, right? The only thing you could do is people tip you, but that's not really a normal thing. People don't really like paying for things on the internet. We know that, right? If something is free, it'll attract far more people than if something is 10 times the product but costs a dollar, it'll attract far less people. That's the problem you have with this decentralized thing they're trying to say now. Like, where you get the money from, the people aren't going to be enough money. It's not going to be that much money. And advertisers aren't going to be there, at least in the beginning, maybe ever, because of the data they can get just advertising through YouTube and Facebook. So where's the money coming from? Nobody knows, but it's decentralized.
Blogs, the SHIB manifesto. I see the potential now. Let's take a stand here, Jane. Let's create our own decentralized yoga channel. We could likely surpass your revenue on that other platform, especially if they're going to demonetize you.
You've changed so much in just a week.
The legacy process after my grandma passed in was exhausting and infuriating. When your dad passed, you got your inheritance instantly.
And that's what I cared about.
So we got there a lot, the decentralized this, really the buzzword. And at the end, you see him saying, oh, man, you know, when your dad died, we got his money instantly. And again, it's just weird to see that, like, when even a family member is dying, your first thought shouldn't be, oh, I need their money. Like, if that's your first thought, seems like you probably have a pretty messed up relationship there. But it just feels weird, this whole kind of concept. And then we're coming up on the end of the commercial here, which ends in the weirdest way possible. Again, just kind of solidifying this cult-like behavior and thoughts here behind the meme coin that is Shiba Inu.
Thanks to Dad. And Shib.
Exactly. That's the power of what Shib is building. That's what your dad wanted us to see.
It's what he died for, Jane. He died so we could understand Shib.
I'm with him. Hail Shib.
What?
So an interesting way to end off the commercial. Really weird. And talking about Shiba Inu. At the end of the day, this is a meme coin. It'll always be a meme coin. And they're only trying to rebrand to bring in more money so that they can get out and take your money, put it in their own pockets, right? Shiba is worthless. It'll always be worthless. It's just insane that people are going to look at this and think that, yeah, that's what the future is. That's what we all need. We all need Shiba Inu inheritance wills. That's the future. So, I don't know. You'll have people saying it's the best thing in the world, and most people who are probably able to think for themselves will realize that Shiba Inu is worthless. Nothing's going on. It's just a meme coin. There's no specialty to this thing. But that commercial is definitely worse than the FTX and Crypto.com's one of the past. And it really feels like a cult-like thing going on, trying to get more members to sign up so that they can all pump their bags, because nobody's actually saying SHIB is the greatest thing in the world. They all just want to make money off of it. Nobody wants to actually have Shiba Inu be the future. They just want their money to go up and to sell out and make money. That's all anyone in that area cares about. They don't like being the bag holders that they are now. But let me know what you think of the commercial. Is it one of the worst crypto ones ever? I think so. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, don't forget to smash up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.